Now it's time for us to show off what we learned this week. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to go for it. I'm a bit nervous because there's so many people. How about you, Garrick? Are you ready?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous myself too, but I learned from one of the best, so I'm pretty confident that I can do this.
All right, good luck.
Hey, thanks a lot.
실례하겠습니다. 알아가세요.
Each carries 5 arrows when going up to Sade. Each takes turns at shooting following the order of rank. The masters who are with Garrick, they are the all-grade holders capable of hitting at least 3 out of 5. It is very lucky for a novice like Garrick to stand beside such masters. On Sade, before drawing, it is proper to say, I am learning archery.
알겠습니다.
Garrick missed the first shot. It is because his stance is still unstable. The grade over 5 Dan entitles one to be called Myeonggung. Their hitting average is over 70%. Such people are said to be able to hit a soccer ball from the opposite corners of the field. There are around 1,000 Myeonggung in Korea. Most have over 20 years experience. Master Gang is also a famous Myeonggung in the central part of Korea. Garrick's second challenge, but the stance is still unstable.
여리 이쪽에 조금 발을 조금 더 당겨주시고 쏠 때 중구미가 여기 좀 엎어져야 되고 이쪽에 깍지선이 좀 더 당겨져야 돼요. 그 다음에 이 등은 좀 더 이렇게 그렇지 그렇게 해서 다시 한번 쏴봐요.
Garrick has a problem mainly on the horizontal axis or the dynamic axis. It is a problem commonly made by beginners.
아, 게리 수고했어요. 정말 잘했어요. 잘 쐈어요.
You know, it was a real honor. I felt like I was, part of something. But at the same time, I was so nervous. And with the tension and everything, it was a little bit difficult for me to shoot.
고시할 점도 많았습니다만 지금 쏘는 걸 보니까 깍지선만 조금 보강하고 고개만 조금만 숙여주면은 참 잘 쏘는 자세인 것 같습니다. 게릭은 장래성이 아주 좋은 걸로 보입니다.
People doing archery should always remember to go back to the basics. One must get rid of a desire for hitting the target, a vanity and rivalry. In the standard form, the torso should always face the target directly. That's why the left foot always faces forward. The foot should be spread shoulder length. The waist is the center in archery. When the waist is let go, torso is inclined and the hip goes back. Concentrate on the pulgarung so that the waist maintains its poise. Too much strength on both hands when shooting makes the form stiff. Relax, chumson, which holds the bow, as if holding an egg. kachisun, which holds the bowstring, becomes too stiff to release the arrow when too much force is applied. Raise chumson and kachisun horizontally. If the horizontal balances of both sides of the shoulders are broken, a shooting will fail because the vertical axis stance is basically lost. Especially, the bowstring should not be pulled downwardly by kachisun under the chin. If kachisun goes down, the bow is drawn by the ankles so the power is not properly generated. Don't depend on the hand alone when shooting. A bow is not drawn by hand, but rather by the chest and the shoulder. Be sure to remember that.
Well, it looks like Garrick and the master's assistant are going to have a shooting match. Let's watch.
15 shots are made to determine the winner in the individual match of Kukgang. Kukgang can be enjoyed by anyone regardless of age or gender and can be mastered after learning for about 2 years. Kukgang does not give much interest in competing with others. It is a traditional Korean military art of long history, which has a true essence in training and controlling oneself.
Wow, Garrick, that looked great. It was a great match. How was it?
I was good, but being a novice in the presence of such great archers, I felt a little bit tense.
Well, you've been learning kukung for the past week. What was the hardest thing about it?
Well, I don't know what the hardest thing is, but I learned a tremendous amount, and I learned that it takes a lot of both physical and mental training, to do it right. And having done it, I feel like I got a good sense of the Korean spirit and the desire to really do your best.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Master Kang, this was our last day with you. Do you have any final words of advice you'd like to say to Garrick?
네, 게릭이 참 수고를 많이 했어요. 이 공도는 몸과 마음이 혼연일체가 돼야 되는 참 어려운 운동입니다. 그럼에도 불구하고 게릭이 참 열심히 잘해줘서 감사합니다. 게릭이 앞으로 좋은 일이 많이 있기를 바랍니다.
Yes, thank you very much. We've reached the end of our journey into the world of kukung. I'd like to thank you for being with us, and I'd like to thank Master Kang for being such a great and patient teacher. The real spirit of kukung lies not in whether you hit the target or not, rather it's in controlling both the body and mind in unison. This concludes the kukung portion of our program. We'll be back next week to start a new adventure into the mysterious Korean spirit.